Unfortunately, PFF's Black Friday sale is no longer going on, but we have a brand new discount to give you guys right now. That is a 30% off discount this holiday season with the promo code HOLIDAY30 to get 30% off a PFF Plus subscription. You get access to our player prop tool that can help you make back whatever you pay for PFF Plus and then some. It can also help you win a fantasy football championship this year. Get the same grades and analytics that every single NFL team uses and every single college football team uses as well. And you get access to the best mock draft simulator on the planet for the 2026 NFL draft. Again, Holiday 30 to get 30% off a PFF Plus subscription right now.
Sentiment.
By the way, we're getting the rankings right now. Still no word yet about any playoff. Actually, no, right now. Indiana's number one.
I'll say it as I think the overriding sentiment is that Alabama got beat so bad yesterday that they're going to drop them out. And they've been gunning for a reason. I still don't know why they moved them up last week, but they've been gunning for a reason with the lack of running game and all that. I'll say Notre Dame and Miami in some order will be in.
All right, we're officially getting the bracket right now on ESPN. Indiana officially 13-0. No surprise here. They are the number one seed in the college football playoff. First ever number one ranking for Indiana.
I'll tell you what'll be really fun. Indiana out there, they got to go play in the Rose Bowl, right, as the Big Ten obligation. Boy, if you get Notre Dame at number 9 and they win, and you get an Indiana-Notre Dame rematch in the playoff again after
Battle
last
for
year.
Indiana.
Man, oh, man.
Battle for the state of Indiana.
What a matchup.
Ohio State is number 2.
This is the
Keeping the Buckeyes at number 2 over Georgia.
This is the idea I brought to you. Now, I think you could make – here's your argument.
I don't like this. I mean, of course, it doesn't matter probably that much, but
it doesn't. It really does not matter at all.
No, I mean the quarterfinal game. It depends on the matchups we get in the first round. It wouldn't matter then.
So the quarters. The difference is getting the 3-6 or getting the 7-10. But I think at this point, those teams are all of pretty equal quality.
Or 6-11, you mean? Yeah.
6-11. Sorry. Well, so you're going to get, yeah.
I mean, it depends. I just think Ohio State should be number 3. But anyways, Georgia is probably going to be number 3, I'm assuming. Ohio State's number 2.
I would think so. With what
Indiana's 1, Ohio State's 2. We're still waiting on number 3 right now. But yeah.
That was the one thing I wondered about last night with that game being as down to the wire as it is.
Yeah, I don't love that. I'll say it. I think Georgia's resume is better. But I get it. I get it. It's a close game. Ohio State's been the best team in the country all year. Georgia is number 3, by the way. So they're officially the 3 seed. So on that side of the bracket, it could be, we'll see what happens in the quarterfinal round, it could be Ohio State, Georgia in the semifinals. It could be.
We've seen it before. We've seen some good ball games between those two before. Man, Julian Sayin against Kirby Smart, Gunnar Stockton against Ohio State. Wouldn't that be fun? You got to get there. But no, I think this is that's gonna be a fun side of the bracket right there.
Oh yeah,
jeez,
that's gonna be a hard hitting side of the bracket.
When we get to the last 8, no matter who it is, we're going to see some outstanding football games, man. I'm telling you, this is if we get a Georgia-Ohio State semi,
that'd be insane.
Boy,
that'd be incredible,
man. And the order of it, we'll see. We'll see what the matchups look like as far as, like you mentioned, how they do, especially 6 through 10 here. We'll see the matchups that come out of this and who we feel like has. Because you remember going into it last year, Notre Dame was the 7, correct? And it felt like, for various reasons, that it was like, man, they've got the road. They could get through this for sure. Especially, remember, we were coming off the Carson Beck injury and everything like that last year. So.
Texas Tech, by the way, the 4 seed. So officially, the teams with the first round bye in the college football playoff: Indiana number 1, Ohio State number 2, Georgia number 3, Texas Tech number 4. Those are the 4 teams that get to skip the first round of the playoff and move on to the quarterfinal round. No surprises there on it. Besides the Ohio State Georgia 2-3 thing. Those are the 4 teams that we all expected to be in the first round.
Yeah, certainly could be debated. I do think what they went with for Ohio State was, all right, that game was so down to the wire last night, and their defense was still outstanding. I mean, they lost that game because they couldn't convert in the red zone, and when it comes down to a margin like that, I mean, there's a chance that you did watch the 2 best teams in the country last night. I mean, I think it's perfectly reasonable, right? So I think the order of it's not going to matter too much. I think those 2 teams are not going to worry about who's coming to them. In the quarters, they're going to play their game and feel like they're prepared for
Oregon, by the way, sticking at number 5. So Oregon will be hosting the number 12 seed, most likely James Madison, and the winner of that game will play Texas Tech in the quarterfinals.
Boy, Dante Moore. Hold up. Actually, more so, before I even get to Dante Moore, we might get, and what a prime matchup it would be, Oregon's offensive line who I believe.
Oh, yeah. Against Texas Tech's D-line in the quarterfinals.
Texas Tech. Oregon is number 1 in the country in pass blocking grade. Texas Tech is number 1 in the country in pass rush grade. You might get the best trench matchup of the year.
Got to beat JMU first, though.
Got to beat and they got a good defensive line themselves. We just talked about that.
That's the matchup to watch, yeah.
Oregon's O-line against Texas Tech's D. We think
JMU, by the way. We don't know yet.
We believe
JMU.
But if we get Oregon Tech in the quarters, one of us has got our preview just set right now. We could write it right now. Man, what a
Ole Miss at number 6.
They're gonna leave this.
Yeah, Ole Miss will be number 6. They'll take on the number 11 seed, most likely Tulane in a rematch.
Yep.
Winner of that Ole Miss, probably Tulane game, will take on Georgia in the quarterfinals.
And for the background, again, Ole Miss, I believe the score was 45-10. They beat Tulane the first time, also in Oxford. So I think obviously Ole Miss is going to be feeling confident even without Lane Kiffin. They've got Pete Golding, DC, as the head coach. Actually, I was almost going to say acting head coach, but they made him the permanent head coach.
Permanent, yeah.
And Charlie Weiss Jr., interesting enough, coming back still to call the offensive plays, at least for this run.
And to answer Walt's question, I believe Tosh Lapoy and Will Stein are both coaching through the playoff. Even though they both took head coaching jobs at Cal for Lapoy and Kentucky for Will Stein, they both will be at Oregon throughout the playoff.
What a couple of
A&M at 7. So we'll be Texas A&M against whoever the 10 seed is. We'll get that answer very soon. Whoever wins that game will play Ohio State in the quarterfinals.
Man,
fun
one. Well, we'll see what the 7-10 is first, because there's a chance we get this rematch between them and Notre Dame, and that was one of the best games of the year.
If Ole Miss wins, we'd have 2 Ole Miss rematches. Tulane Ole Miss and then Georgia Ole Miss, too, in the quarterfinals.
Good call.
Yeah.
I guess this – wow.
They only lost for Ole Miss.
They just got to go back through the schedule.
Go through the cycle,
Could Trinidad Chambliss do it this time? Could they do it without Lane Kiffin? That would be wild. If they beat Georgia without Lane Kiffin.
Yep.
Well, they got to get through the first one first. So they still got to beat – hey, John Summerall, man – he's playing with nothing to lose.
No, of course.
He's off to Florida after this, and you know what? He's going to want to get a good idea of this Ole Miss team. He's going to have to play them soon.
Yep. Oklahoma, the 8 seed, by the way. They'll host the 9 seed.
They just 5 through 8. They were just going to feel no reason to change it. If they were going to put Ole Miss and A&M ahead of Oregon, like you mentioned, they would have done it already.
Yeah.
They were not going to mess with that. Now we get the fun part.
Oklahoma 8. Whoever wins at Oklahoma and whoever they play at number 9 will play number 1 Indiana in the quarterfinal round.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
Mendoza
That'll be a defensive game. Man. Oh, boy, that'll be fun.
Well, we'll see. Well, now the suspenseful part. Now is probably surely the part they're going to drag out for ratings.
Oh, they're gonna reveal Tulane and James Madison first, and then they're gonna reveal whoever made the.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good call. Yeah,
they're gonna do that.
Assuming it's James Madison.
Oh, they're doing the resume comparison now. Here we go.
Of
course, BYU is nowhere to be seen on that graphic.
They're just number 11 up there, hidden away.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean, and again, that's the part that bothers me.
Parentheses BYU number 11.
If BYU is going to be out in the final decision, then fine.
Yeah.
But this should be a 4-team argument, not a 3-team one.
Agreed.
And they were just ranked too low through. So it's a 3-team argument that should have been 4, and it is what it is. Who is it going to be? Number 9?
We're going to find out. I don't know if it's number 9. They're probably going to reveal the group of 5 teams first. Oh, Alabama. Alabama is in the playoff, playing Oklahoma.
Rematch with Oklahoma. Woo! They put Bama at 9. They went with the strength of schedule.
Wow.
So now that means Miami and Notre Dame have to be right next to each other.
Uh-huh. What do they do?
Oh.
Anyways, just to recap.
Oh, boy.
Alabama, Oklahoma in the first round, a rematch of that game, and Oklahoma beat Alabama. Winner of that Alabama-Oklahoma game plays Indiana in the quarterfinal round.
The ACC is going to riot if this isn't Miami at 10. And it's hard to blame them.
Honestly, I'm very happy Alabama got in.
Agreed.
Very happy.
The resume, and if they talked about there was an increased emphasis on strength of schedule, that had to be Alabama. Yep. I'm surprised they're number 9. I thought for sure they would be. If this was the case, this was going to be Notre Dame 9 and Miami 10. Now you've got in the ranking, it has to be Notre Dame and Miami next to each other. Mm-hmm. And how do you not take the head-to-head? I think now.
They might change their mind now, finally. This is the tipping point now for the playoff committee. We'll see.
Wow.
They're going to reveal I guarantee you they're going to reveal the group of 5 teams first. I guarantee you. They're going to drag it out.
You have to go with the head-to-head, right? Now, you've done this.
I think so. I've said this all year, and they haven't done it yet. So I don't know.
Man.
I don't know. This feels like a tipping point, like a moment in history for the playoff committee. Well, like we're going to remember this day forever.
The problem with what they kept their strength of schedule bit and big wins bit with Alabama. Fine. If this is Notre Dame, then just erase the head-to-head thing out of the credentials.
Yep.
And honestly, if I'm the ACC, I really reconsider half my teams.
Miami's in.
They did it.
Miami is in the playoff.
They actually did it.
Wow. A&M against Miami. Winner plays Ohio State.
So what they did is preserve, at least one side, the BYU thing is different. They preserved your conference championship thing with Alabama and said, you know what? It's an extra game. And you know the big thing is the biggest thing for Alabama was they beat Georgia once. So they're looking at it, regardless of the margin, as fine, they split with Georgia. We're going to call that even. And we're just going to leave them there. And they finally, when they got, because you already know Notre Dame's at number 11.
Yep.
They said, you know what? They're
number 11 in the ranking, by the way, not in the bracket.
They are not in the bracket. This will be Tulane and whoever James Madison.
Yeah, we think.
Wow.
Good for them. Honestly, good for them.
I think it's the
right move.
If you have those two teams right next to each other, you have to go with Miami.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame's and the rest of Notre Dame's resume would have had to have been something spectacular, and it's not.
And I do feel
it would have been a different question if they had beaten A&M, they'd have been 11-1 and whatever. They'd be 11-1. They'd be in last year. But I think this was probably, if you weren't going to include BYU in it. And honestly, a lot of the metrics will say Alabama and Miami are better than BYU. Fine. That should have been a 14 conversation. But I think this is right. I know Alabama lost badly, but then you set the other precedent from last year of SMU, and Bama would have been pissed off twice. And once you finally have those two next to each other, I don't care if it's week 1, week 12, whenever it is, Miami beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And this is why you play
same
those
record.
Games. So now
same record and very similar resume too. Miami beat Notre Dame. That's all it comes down to.
For everybody that was worried about, oh great, out of conference games are going away.
Nope.
Now they're not.
Nope.
It means something.
Good.
Miami's win meant something, and boy, what a matchup we get with them against Texas A&M now. Man, oh man, what a game!
Miami, Texas A&M is gonna be awesome.
That's a fantastic game.
Against Ohio State.
Alabama, 2 years now. They've got 2 years of revenge they're working on for Oklahoma. Can they do it? Can Ty Simpson against Brett Venables? Can he do it this time?
Oh, against those blitz packages too.
Oh,
that's the matchup.
No, this is like if they don't beat Oklahoma this time, now it's like it's a thing. It's 3 in a row. That's a thing.
Kalen DeBoer, huge sigh of relief, by the way. If he missed the playoff 2 years in a row at Alabama, there would be some hot seat talks for him going into next year.
Sure. Yeah.
But big sigh of relief.
Man, oh man.
We'll see.
They did. They went Bama, Miami. And I was more shocked that they left Bama at 9, but that almost had to be the part where they could have only done Miami over Notre Dame, or they felt like they could have only done it if they were next to each other, and they almost certainly they are.
By the way, Tulane Ole Miss is playing in the first round. We just got that news at number 11, so Tulane will play Ole Miss in another rematch. We actually have 2 rematches in the first round of the playoff, in Tulane Ole Miss and Alabama Oklahoma, and pretty ironic, Dalton, Texas A&M against Miami. Notre Dame's only 2 losses this year playing each other.
Man,
little ironic too.
You know what? That's kind of proper, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, those are the 2. If you beat one of those 2 teams, you'd be here. And winning, yes, they were close, and yes, Notre Dame is extremely good. But you got to win.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you have to win.
And the last question that will get answered right now, do they put in 12-1 James Madison, who was ranked going into the weekend, or do they put in an 8-5 Duke, who just won the ACC? Well, James Madison is in the playoff. So it's James Madison, Oregon. Duke is not in the playoff. Notre Dame is not in the playoff.
Bob Chesney he'll guaranteed coach at least one more game.
Yep.
How about it? I mean, how many of those coaches? We got Summerall leaving. We've got Chesney leaving. We've got both Oregon coordinators leaving. All the coaching turnover.
Lane
Kiffin's he's not leaving. He's gone. He's long gone.
Yeah.
He's been gone. I mean, no, you got some fun suspense there, but I'll tell you what, those 2 matchups that you've got with Alabama in a rematch with Oklahoma especially, and then, A&M Miami.
That's
what
insane, man.
Ball game that's going to be in College Station. Man, oh, man.
The 4 first-round games, James Madison, Oregon, winner plays Texas Tech. Alabama, Oklahoma, winner plays Indiana. Tulane, Ole Miss, winner plays Georgia. And Miami, Texas A&M, winner plays Ohio State. Of course, the first team out is Notre Dame. Just missed out on the playoff with a 10-2 record overall.
Oh, Max, we missed it. Oh, Georgia should have been number 2.
BYU.
Oh, you could have had Beck against Georgia.
I told you.
Oh,
I told you they should have
made Georgia 2. We could have had round 2 Beck against Georgia.
If we were in that committee, we'd be like, listen, just make it to switch those 2. We need Carson Beck versus Georgia.
We needed it.
We need Carson. Damn it.
They
I didn't
should have
even
made
think about
Georgia
that.
too. Oh, that's
That's insane.
It's right there. Now we have to wait. Now we would need a Georgia-Miami semi, and I don't know that either of them's beating Ohio State. Oh, now that you were right. They should have made Georgia too.
Damn.
Oh man.
Damn, that sucks. That's actually the worst part of this
That
whole
would have been
thing.
the great. You want ratings? They missed out on the TV ratings, man. They
Should have had BYU Tulane in a first round game.
If they knew they were doing Miami at 10, they should have made Georgia too, just for the rest of us. Damn it.
Oh.
Maybe we
And
still
put BYU in to play Tulane.
I mean,
too.
maybe you still get it. Maybe you still
Have
get
Brett
it.
Sloff against Tulane too. You could have done that too, but they didn't want to do it.
Oh, the BYU thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have done that too.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But Miami.
Oh, they could.
Back
They
in
should have made
Georgia.
Georgia number 2. They should have just done it. You're right. Oh man. Wow. We could have had. We could still have Beck versus Georgia, but it's going to take a little bit extra.
Yeah.
That's going to take Carson Beck beating A&M and Ohio State. Could they do it? I don't know. Reuben Bain. Get him there, man.
I wonder if like Kirby Smart calls up Ryan Day and goes, "Hey, you want to swap places? We'll give you number 2 seed if you want it."
Oh, you know.
We want Carson Beck. We want Carson Beck potentially. I don't know.
Wow.
Man, we got the playoff now.
Wow. What a plot twist.
We're officially
college football, man, just full of plot twists. That's all it is.
So Notre Dame is out of the playoff. They're not making it at a 10-2 record overall. Alabama and Miami get in to the college football playoff, and 2 Group of 5 teams get in too, and James Madison and Tulane. So